There is no competition. See, if you're trying to land a remote job or get freelance gigs and you're like new in this landscape, you might be like, oh, the competition is too much, the job market is oversaturated. I should have started this freelance journey maybe 5 years ago. I would have stood a chance. It would have been better 10 years ago, and now there's no opportunity. There are so many freelancers that are big. There's so many people working remotely from Nigeria, and then nobody's going to hire me again because they've taken all the spaces. The truth is, there is no competition. I know that saying this, I'm probably annoying you now, and you feel like you just rolled your eyes, or you feel like throwing that slippers at me right now. I get it. But please, before you throw that slippers at me, before you actually hiss and just swipe away from this video, hear me out. The truth is, I've come to understand that there's actually no saturation. There's actually no competition in this landscape. I'm talking about the remote work, freelancing, business landscape. There's no competition at the higher level. What do I mean? Now, I'm not trying to discredit how you feel, whatever you feel, the emotions that you feel. The truth is, I'm not here to sell you a get rich quick scheme, or okay, you get into freelancing today and you start making hundreds and thousands of dollars. That I'm not actually not here to tell you that, oh, do you have a smartphone? Do you have internet? Start making thousands of dollars today. That is not true. That would be me exaggerating. Can you make hundreds and thousands of dollars, just having access to the internet and having a device like a laptop? Yes, a very big yes. But is it easy? No. The truth is that all of those ads that you see on YouTube, that you see on TV, that you see online, that, oh, just with your phone you can make thousands of dollars. It's possible. It's possible, but it's not that easy, at least for most people. I'm not trying to discredit whatever you feel. If you are trying to get into the remote work, freelance landscape, or just making money legally, ethically online now in 2025, then I understand what you say when you say like it's saturated, like the competition is stiff. I understand that. I get that 100%. You are not lying. It's true. But at the same time, it's not oversaturated. Like, there is no competition at the same time, and I'll tell you why I say that. But before I go straight into the reasons why, I'll tell you that why I say there is no competition and how you can get to the point that there is no competition for you, like you don't experience market saturation. I want you to quickly click on the subscribe button. So if you are yet to subscribe to this channel, you've watched the video up to this point, you're ready to subscribe to this channel, please quickly just take a second to click on the subscription button right there. Well, if you are just starting out as a, in this freelance remote work landscape, you're looking to make money ethically, legally online through freelancing, remote job, whatever you're doing. The thing is, yes, a lot of people are into it. Yes, you can make a lot of money. But is it easy? Is it the easiest thing to do? Probably not. Probably not. It's not as easy as people make it sound. It requires a lot of work. So this is the reason I said that there is no competition. I've realized at this point that competition, so to say, saturation, actually happens at the bottom level. Like, I've come to realize that it actually happens at the bottom level. What do I mean? When you're coming into the space, you want to work, as a freelancer, you want to work remotely for brands in the US and the UK. It's competitive, especially when you go to marketplaces like Upwork and Fiverr Freelancer. If you are just providing like base level solutions, like maybe you are a social media, you are not really great at what you do. You just make out to know how to like write posts. You've not really understood algorithms, how it works, the strategy, the psychology, copywriting, how to persuasion, how to lead people to take an action, how to create like all of those dynamics. If you've not really gone to understand them, you've not understood them to a level, you are just going to be playing on the base level. And on that base level, at the bottom level, is where the competition is fierce. Is the fiercest place. Like, I really don't know how to say. Maybe you've acquired the skill, you've acquired social media management skill, you've acquired video editing skill. You're good. You feel like you are good. Maybe you've gotten things done for a couple of people. But what will make you escape from the $20, $5, $10, $20, $30 kind of gig is the level of value that you're going to be providing to your customers or your clients. Now, let me make this very clear. The truth is, the more you learn, the more you earn. And how you tell yourself, like, what kind of value, like, on what skill am I providing this value? Is high value skill that sells. That's the truth. High value skill. So it's not about Googling what is the highest paying niche, or you want to learn a digital skill, what is the highest paying programming, blah, blah. Even if you learn the highest paying skill, maybe you're a programmer, you're a web developer, software developer, and you are not like at that 70-80% mark, like, of excellent, like how well you know how to do this thing, it will still affect how you earn. And if you are going to be, I really don't know how to capture this. If you are going to play in this market, if you don't want competition, you don't want to be like, you don't want to experience that market saturation, then you have to up your game as regards your skill. You have to, like, I can't say this enough. I've actually been saying this, like, you have to upskill. If you don't have a skill, you cannot play in this field. Like, for one, see all those videos you're watching on social media, a lot, that's funny video, funny clips, a lot goes on behind the scene. There is more to what meets the eye. There's more to what you're actually seeing. Don't be deceived. Don't think that, oh, they just whipped off their phone and did anything, or you went viral, they're making money. It doesn't work like that. There's a lot of boring stuff that has happened behind the scene to make sure that what you're seeing looks as good as it looks. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So there's actually no competition. So if you're at a point of your life, like, you're feeling like this thing, like, I should have started 5 years ago, I should have started, trying to make money online 10 years ago, that was the best time. Yeah, you're not wrong. 10 years ago, 5 years ago was a great time, but now is the second best time. Now, like, today is the second best time. Why? Because now you have realized that, okay, this is what I need to do, this is what I want to do, and opportunities still abound. There is space. Like, the sky is big enough for all the birds to fly. Like, there are actually birds in my background right now, but the sky is big enough for all the birds to fly. Like, it's at the bottom level, like, you see some birds. Oh god, like, this is a perfect illustration. It's at the bottom level, like, in the sky, like at the bottom level of trees and all of that, you see, a number of birds. But the farther you go into the sky, like where airplanes go, you only find birds like eagle. So the farther you go, how far you go, like, as regards the level of skill that you're providing, will determine, as if, gosh, the farther you go, the lesser the competition. That's just it. The farther you go, the lesser the saturation. They know that even on this freelance market platform, there's some people that have decided, like, pitch their tent there, that, like, really great. They have others in queue. Like, they don't try to even on Upwork. I've seen some people that they don't have to send proposal. The clients come to meet them when they've seen that they've made 1,000, $1 million on their account. These clients come to me. Maybe they've met them somewhere. They've googled, best content writer, and their name shows up. Like, these are the things. The better you are, if you are positioned as an expert, as, like, awesomely good person as regards your skill, bro, like, you are going to be one of the 1%, like the 10% of the 10%, the 10% of the 1% that won't be affected by saturation or competition. And the sky is big enough for everybody to fly. So if you are thinking, if you are still at a point that you are struggling, like, to get clients, you are struggling to land a remote job, you are doing everything, nothing is working, I understand that it can be a really frustrating place to be, but in midst of this frustration, I will advise that you look inward and say, what am I missing? Look at people that are doing very well in that space. That should be your goal. That should be your goal. Don't look at how much you need to make. I think that's the problem a lot of, my brothers and sisters in Africa, in Asia. Let me say Africa, for instance. That's a lot of problem that they have, a lot of mistake that they make. You are thinking, how can I make money now? How can I make the next $5, $10 now? That mindset, that approach to freelancing, to remote work and all of that will actually make you be at the bottom level, be at the point at that level that there's so much competition, at the level of market saturation, that it will take you longer time to get to that high level. That's if you're going to get there at all. So have the mindset of tomorrow. Be futuristic in your thinking. Be sustainable in your thinking, that how can I scale this thing? What is the future for me in this thing? What is the path? What do I want to do? How do I want to transform whatever I'm doing? It's not like, oh, I just acquired the skill, I'm earning $1, $2, $5, $10, and that's it. Because to get to a point, things are changing. Like, things are changing in milliseconds in 2025. Every day, everything. So even when you're in a space, you have to keep learning, keep upskilling. The more you learn, the more you earn. I'm not talking about learning like theoretically, like just say, oh, I've gathered this skill, I've acquired this skill, and all of that. But what I'm saying is, like, you keep practicing, you keep adding to your skill base. Like the last video I made, I told you that there's something that is trending right now. It's called a circle of skills. Like, people now want a done for you approach. So for instance, a social media manager, they want a social media manager that's also like can double as a graphic designer, content creator, all of that, video editor is what is happening. I'm saying, like, that's a trend that is really going on now. So you want to keep upskilling to attract this kind of clients. Do you understand what I'm saying? So if I just, this video is like, it's different from what I used to make, but if you're at that point that you feel like you're trying so hard, you're doing everything in your power to get a job, is not working, you are doing everything in your power to get clients, is not working, I will advise that you just stop. Like, stop fighting. See, there is no competition. Like, nobody, you are not competing with anybody, like I said. And the only place you experience market saturation, like, oh, is it saturated, is at the bottom level, is at that base level, like 4, 5/10 average kind of level. The higher you go, the lower the competition, because a lot of people will not put in that skill, they will not be good enough. The percentage of people that are great at what they do is very small, very, very small. And at that point, you have companies, people look, clients look for those kind of people, they celebrate them. It doesn't matter the color of your skin, it doesn't matter if you're a person of color, it doesn't matter where you're from, your background, whatever, other that, all those things doesn't matter. What actually matters is the value that you can provide. That is the most important thing. So if you're at that point, I would advise that you stop and look inward, because the only competition you have is yourself. You have to be better than yourself. You have to be better than you today. You tomorrow has to be better than you today to attract the clients that you want to attract tomorrow. You can't be you now and want to attract the kind of clients that you want to attract tomorrow now. Do you understand this analogy? So I've actually, like, at that point, like, I'm like, see all this $20, $30, $50 gig. I'm not caught out. I want to get to a place. I'm no longer want to make hundreds, thousand, $1,000, $2,000. I'm looking at signing high ticket clients, like high ticket clients, working with high brands, because I know the kind of value that I can provide, and I'm also currently even upscaling that value. And now it's one thing to actually acquire a high value skill, digital values, high value digital skill, or whatever. Even if it's not digital, I acquire a high value skill, and it's another thing to communicate that you have this high value skill. There are two different things. So one is having, another one is communicating what you already have. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So the only competition you have is you. And the only way you will experience market saturation is at the bottom level, at the average mediocre level. So what is the fight now? The fight is how to get out of that level. If you are at that point that you've acquired this skill, you are good, at least you are good at this thing, you can do, someone can pay for you, you are not getting clients, just take a deep breath and pause. Look for people that are actually going to take these steps. One, I'm going to look for people that are at the top in that your field. They're earning thousands. They're closing deals of $20,000 per month, $30,000 per month. You look at those people and see what they're doing right. Go to their website, look at their portfolio, look at the kind of brands they work with, look at their strategy, look at their framework. Do you understand? And engage with their content. Look at how they do it and try to do that. In 2025, things are really moving on fast. So I will advise you can even get a course. You have to learn. And the good thing about it might not be paid, it might be paid. The good thing about taking a course is that it shortens your learning process, because you might be like, oh, I don't want to pay for anything. All these things are scam. If you have that mindset, that's an ignorant mindset. Nothing will ever work for you. You discredit everybody, you disbelieve everybody. Oh, this scam. Even when people are trying to help you for free, just want to pass valuable information to you for free, you just take it with a pinch of salt, think everybody wants to scam you. That ignorant mindset is what is going to hold you down. So you're going to, one, follow those people. Two, look inwards, tell yourself the truth. You don't want to be lying to yourself. The worst thing anybody can do in life is to actually lie to themselves. So you're going to look inward and tell yourself the truth that, okay, this is my skill, this is what I have, these are the works I have done. Is it good enough compared to what other people are doing? Where do I bring, what's my unique selling point? What can I sell? What am I great at? If you look at it and like, okay, this thing I can really do it well, but I'm not doing it at the full capacity that I'm supposed to do it, I'm willing to learn. Now learn. Invest in taking yourself to the next level. Invest in yourself. I'm not going to learn. I'm going to take a course. I'm going to write more. I'm going to design more. So when you've done all of that, at this point, at the beginning, you might have to do free work. I understand it happens. But the more free work you do, the better you become at this whole situation. And you start building yourself up from there. You start building yourself up from there. The most important thing at this point is not even the client. If you're at that point that you are not getting clients, you are looking for clients, you are looking for a remote job, nothing seems to be working, you need to re-strategize. Re-strategizing is not saying, oh, it's not complaining and saying, oh, the competition is too much, oh, I should have done this 10 years ago, oh, the job market is saturated. It's actually looking for areas that you have to work on, that you need to work on, and taking those corrections, in good faith, and actually working on that, on those areas. It's actually working on those areas, and generally being better at what you do. Do you understand what I'm saying, trying to say? There is a lot that goes into yourself. You are the brand. In 2025, personal branding has become like a thing. So you are the brand. You are the brand. So it's what you put into you that you can sell. Do you understand? It's what you put into yourself that you can actually sell. So if there is nothing about you, okay, look at it, just ask yourself this question. If I was the one paying for the service, can I hire me? Can I hire me to do the kind of work I want to be done? If your answer is no, then you just need to face the reality and actually put in the work that is required to do this job. Stand that, being at the point that you've acquired a skill, you don't know where to go, you can't find clients, you need to learn the ropes. You need to learn the ropes and understand how things work, understand how to approach things, and know how to land these clients. First of all, look at the value that this client, your target client, with that, the value that will be irresistible to your target client. And the truth is, if you cannot even figure out what that, I can tell you what that is. Every business, every brand, especially now that we have lots and loads of startups, every brand wants to hire someone that can help them make money. So if you can help make money, then it won't be a problem for them to pay you, especially if brands abroad, brands in the US and the UK, those brands, they don't have problem with you if you can help them make money. Imagine you're helping a brand make $10,000 every month. They can afford to pay you 10%, $1,000, $2,000. So the big question is, what do I have that can help these brands make money? What is that thing that I have? Or how can I position what I have to help these brands, my target clients, make money? When you focus on that and try to optimize that and try to position yourself and try to track results, you will get to where you want to get to. So this is what this video is about today. I'm here trying to remind you that there's absolutely no competition. Nobody's competing with you. It's not a race. It's not a race that, okay, who's the first to get here, who's the first to get there. No, the competition you have is yourself. You are competing against yourself. You are competing against you yesterday, you today, and who you are going to be tomorrow. That is the most important thing. And if there's one thing you take away from this video is there is no market saturation. The market is actually saturated at the bottom level, at the average level, at that base level. That is where the market is actually saturated. But on the higher level, there is no saturation. Like just a few people, the few birds flying happily. In fact, the wings of the birds are not touching each other. That is how it is. So the fight is to get to that level, where you help people, achieve the purpose of their business or whatever. And you'll be happy that you helped someone get to a place. You'll be happy to wear that, on your badge. It's a bragging right. And you apart from the fact of getting, rewarded, compensated, based on salary, way, whatever, is also, a thing of pride that you help this business achieve this. So that is what I have to say today. I hope that you put it into work, because I am already putting this into practice, and I'll give you the updates on how it works. Let's just keep doing all you're doing. So if you enjoyed this video, please give me a like, give me a thumbs up, give me a like. And if you have questions, as regards what I said, if it's not clear, if you are looking for ways to, like, how can you upskill and all of that, the comment section will be open. Do well to drop your comment. Like, I'm really emotional about this particular video, because I feel like it's going to be very, very helpful to a lot of people. So I'll be in the comment section. I read all of my comments. So if you drop a comment here, I'm going to be reading your comments, and I'm going to be responding with the right resources, things that you might need almost immediately. And also subscribe to this channel. If you've watched the video up to this extent, of course I know you enjoyed this video, so please subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss any other video I upload. And also it's a way of cheering me on and saying, hey, I like what you did, I enjoy what you did. All right, thank you for watching. Until the next video, bye.